Good morning, y'all. We're in Paris. We're about to head to Versailles. We went around the corner and we had a croissant from this bakery around the corner from us. What did you think?
About the bakery?
Yeah, about your croissant.
Probably the best one I've had in my whole life so far.
And it was just a little random bakery that we saw on Google Maps. We thought we were going to take a little more time to get ready, so we was like, we need something quick. Got a little on my face. But we walked around the corner, and I got a croissant, and it was good. I love it here. Oh my gosh, I'm having so much fun. And we met a couple on the elevator, and they were from the city next to ours in North Carolina. Like, they asked, where are you from? And I was like, North Carolina. They was like, us too. And we did the same thing in Ireland. Like, we met a family that was from North Carolina too. I was like, okay, this is the time for us to go, I guess. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Everyone's so friendly. I love it here. Oh my gosh. So far, I love it. I haven't really done anything yet. We haven't been to the Eiffel Tower, even though we see it in our room. I have not been to it yet. But let me show you guys what she's looking like this morning. So you see behind me, this is the bed. And then if I turn you guys around, she is right there. There's the Eiffel Tower. This is the view from our bed. And we watched it sparkle last night. You can see the city, the cars, the people. It's not that many people out now. But at night, it's so quiet. It's way more quiet than where we stayed in London, and definitely quieter than where we stayed in Dublin. But yeah, our driver, when we got dropped off, he said this is a very quiet neighborhood, and there's so many restaurants around here that are really good. So enjoy. And I was like, yes, Patties. So I wanted to show my outfit. Like, I have this black dress, and I'm going to wear my white sneakers with this white turtleneck. But yeah, I just wanted to come back and show my outfit. So cute, so Parisian.
The same carpets from the previous one. This is going to change a lot. Also the king.
I know you guys can't hear anything, but I'm on a tour of Versailles. He said this is the same canvas from the one that's in the Louvre across from Mona Lisa. The same artist. Vuitton pattern that goes after this. Napoleon getting crowned. Beautiful painting. He's the only one with 2 crowns. We're in the gardens now. Very beautiful. And then that's the palace we just came out of. 10 out of 10. Definitely recommend. Next time we said we were gonna rent a boat. It's too cold now. Like, it's literally 40 something degrees. But in the summer, we're gonna come in the summer, rent a boat, and ride it on the river, lake, whatever body of water this is. Because it looks like so much fun. Marie Antoinette's Palace Versailles. It's very beautiful still. And she had her own gardens. Marie Antoinette apartment. This room is so pretty. It's beautiful. I don't even know what this is called, but it's so pretty. Took some pictures here in the garden of the Petit Castle. Is that what it's called?
Petit Tryon.
Petit Tryon.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's all these little spots nestled, and then you can see the castle there. So beautiful. Look at how big this is, y'all. It's crazy. It's huge. And then if you turn around, look, this is insane. Definitely coming back. Hi guys. So today has been a day. We went to Versailles. That was beautiful. Everything was beautiful, stunning there. Then we left Versailles and I was like, oh, let's try to go to the Louis Vuitton store, because I didn't tell you guys, but I wanted to go to the Louis Vuitton store. I think you pronounce it Champs-Élysées, whatever the shopping strip is where that Louis Vuitton is, because my mom was in Paris over 30 years ago. She bought my grandmother a Speedy bag from that exact store. I figured it out from my mom's best friend by asking her, like, which Louis Vuitton store did y'all go to when y'all went to Paris? And we also put the serial number on the bag into Louis Vuitton's website, and it gave us a location of where it was made, warehouse, and year. So I wanted to go to that exact Louis Vuitton store and buy a Louis Vuitton bag. I was not going to buy a Speedy because I already have that Speedy. It looks almost brand new. But I wanted to buy a bag in honor of her, because if she was alive, I probably would have brought her a bag back. So I went there. I tried to get an appointment. A month ago, because a lot of stuff that we booked, I booked months ago. Tried to get an appointment a month ago. Dates weren't up there. They only had till the 27th, which we weren't going to be here yet. And so then I looked when we were in Boston, and they only had tomorrow 2 to 3, which we had already booked Disney, and they had the 1st at 9 a.m. And I was going to grab the 9 a.m. on the 1st, but I was waiting to see what Steve's opinion was. Got back to it, that one appointment was gone. So I was like, well, we'll just wait in line, because I'm getting something. Like, this to me is very important. It's very important. Like, I'm getting something. So we waited in line. We got out the Uber at 5:30. I think it was like 5:32, somewhere around there. Waited in line till like 7:15. When we walked in, they assigned us a lady. She wasn't rude. She was just blah. Like, oh, what are you shopping for? And I told her, I was like, it's important to me. I'm going to get something. I don't know what I'm going to get. Can I look around and pick something? She's like, okay. She followed us around. She didn't really talk to us much. Didn't really say much. And I had picked 2 bags that I liked. One of them, I loved the bag, but I hated the strap. It wasn't a regular Louis Vuitton strap. It was like one that had Louis Vuitton printed on it, and it was pink. And I was like, that doesn't really fit like the Louis Vuitton look. But so I asked if I could change the strap. She brings out a strap that's a different color, brown than the classic Louis Vuitton brown that the whole entire bag was. I was like, oh, that's not going to work. So then I picked another bag that was a different shape altogether, which is the one I ended up buying in the end. But I picked that one out. And then there was another one I saw. I was like, oh, that one's cute. Can I see that one? She said, we're getting close to closing. You need to make a decision. it was like 7:30 at that point. And I understood what she said, but Steve didn't understand what she said. And he was like, "What did you say?" And she said it again. And he said, "Oh," I think it clicked in his head that she was being rude to me. It clicked in his head and he said, "Oh, you're saying a decision." Well, it's pretty hard to make a decision when the strap on that bag is not the one that she wants. And it's good because Steve is quiet, but when it ticks him off, it ticks him off. And that ticked him off. Because I was like, I understand what time it is. And I even said during the whole time, like, I kept asking, what time is it? What time is it? Because I did not want to be there late. I was mindful of her time. So for her to be like, well, we're about to close, you need to make a decision. I'm just like, I'm going to. I have 2 already picked out. I just want to see this one to make sure that this is the one that I want. So after he said that, she just said, yeah, decision. And so I looked at her and I said, can I speak to a manager? And she called over another lady. I don't think she was a manager. She was like the assistant, or she probably was the assistant, like the floor person or whatever. And I could see her talking to that lady, and that lady was like, no, like telling her like, no, like that's, so I know she knew what she was saying was rude, because the other lady's face told everything. But that lady came over, and I pulled out my platinum card and my Sapphire Reserve card, and I was like, I have the money. Like, I have the money to pay if that's what the issue is. And she's like, oh, no, put that away. No, it's okay. It's okay. And she was like, I think something got lost in translation. Like, I think maybe it wasn't translated properly. And I was like, well, can I work with someone else? She was like, oh, well, let me speak to the manager and see what we can do. And then the manager came over, and I told the manager, I was like, this is very important to me. My mom bought, and I had a picture of my bag. Like, I showed them the picture of my bag, me and my bag from Thanksgiving last year. And I said, my mom bought this bag in the 80s from this store. And I'm here because I want to buy a bag to honor her. She passed away in 2016. And it means the world to me to be able to walk into this store that she walked in over 30 years ago, bought this bag in this picture. It means the world to me to be able to walk into this store and buy something too. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry. We'll get someone else to help you. And the second lady that came, she was so nice, so friendly, apologized. She even brought out a whole new collection and showed me. I didn't really like it that much because it was too similar to the Speedy. I didn't want a bag similar to the Speedy because I would just wear the Speedy. Like, if I'm going to get a bag. That's why I didn't want another Speedy, because I would just take the Speedy that I have. But she was so friendly, and I feel bad that I had to go through the other lady because I was literally about to leave. But I was proud of myself for advocating for myself and not getting frustrated and just buying something just to get out of the way, because you're not going to rush me. I'm spending 2,000 euros on a bag. Like, I'm going to take my time with this purchase. Like, no, I'm not going to rush through and decide, oh yeah, give me whatever. No, that's not me. I'm taking my time, and I'm glad that the second lady recognized that, and she did not rush me once. And we got out of there only a couple minutes after 8. Like, I was done and had picked. I was finished when the first lady. I just wanted to make sure that that was the bag that I was going to go with. So I'm glad that that experience is over. I will never go there again. I did what I came to do. If I wanted a Louis Vuitton bag, I will get it in Saint Germain, any other Louis Vuitton store than that one, because I don't feel like that was right, and I don't know why I was treated that way. Like, we waited in line an hour. If y'all could have just let us in the store, we would have been done. But no, everyone wants to go there. So I will not be shopping there anymore. If I buy another bag in Paris, which I probably will because we did the math and I saved a plane ticket. So I probably will buy another bag if I want another bag. I'll probably buy it from here, but I will not be getting it from that store. That's all I got to say about that. This is our first course. I got French onion soup. He has escargot. He said he ate crickets, so we might as well keep the train going. So we will see how this goes. I'm gonna try one. That's just it. In Paris, we've got what is this? What kind of steak is this? Flank steak. That's right. Yeah, flank steak. Baked potato. I found this flower shop on YouTube, but this is why. Look at the view. Take some pictures. Go back to the room. Found this cute little cafe next to the hotel. It's very cute. I love it. Breakfast. I got a side of bacon. Disneyland. Can you take my picture?
Veuillez ne pas fumer. Merci.
Hello, folks, and welcome aboard. For your safety, please stay seated while the train is moving, keeping your hands and arms inside the train. And no smoking.
Disneyland Paris. We're here, guys. Ignore how I look. I'm so cold. But Disneyland Paris. It's freezing. That's why I have my mask on, because my face is freezing cold. My nose cold. Oh. This is the castle. We're about to try and find something to eat. I'm starving. Yes. Pirates of the Caribbean section. So y'all, I have a feeling we ain't supposed to be here. Like, I wasn't gonna come to Paris Disneyland because I'm not a Disneyland type of person. It's fun, but it's a lot. I was like, well, they say this one's really small, so we can just get through it real quick. I made a mistake. I should have never booked this. This was a bad decision. Everything, the good food closed at 5 p.m. So we're left with chicken nuggets and hamburgers. So I guess it's my fault because I didn't research enough, but I didn't think that every restaurant would close at 5 p.m. And you have to have a reservation for the sit-down restaurants. And the park doesn't close till 11. So I was like, okay. And we're on this boat ride. It's okay, but most of the stuff is to look like the U.S., New Orleans specifically, and some is like the western part, Buffalo, like, so it's not that intriguing. But I learned my lesson. If you don't feel that you're going to enjoy it, just don't do it. Just don't waste your money or your time. Last view of the castle before we head out. Yes. There's a lot going on. Main Street. Huh. There's a lot of little stuff on the main street.
That seems like a restaurant.
So pretty at night. Why don't I live here? dinner served. I got the mini pasta and he got ravioli and truffles. Yep. Creme brulee. Hi guys. So ignore my hair. It looks crazy. I had a hat on. I was cold. But we went to Disneyland Paris. I really wish I had researched it more. Like all the other places we went to, I put a lot of time into researching them, and Disneyland was like a last minute, like, oh, let's go to Disneyland. We have this day that we're not doing anything. Let's go to Disneyland. And I wish I had enough, because we weren't feeling good from standing in line last night to get into the Louis Vuitton store. Like we stood outside for like an hour and a half, and it was really cold. And we didn't pack properly, so I ended up buying a hat. I'll show you guys. It says Paris, France, 12 euros. But it was cold and I needed a hat. And I'm glad I got it because I was starting to get a headache. And I think Steve's throat was starting to hurt, and I feel like if he had told us that and we had got, you hear him? If he had told me that and we had got out of line and went back to the hotel, I don't think he would be sick right now. He has something, and he said it feels like a cold. I don't feel sick. I felt a little like my head was hurting. I took a Tylenol and it feels better. I'm more so tired. I'm dreading like packing everything up to go over to Saint Germain to stay at the new hotel. I wish we could have just stayed here, but like I said, they didn't have this room for 2 more days. This was the last day I could book it for. So next time I'm just gonna book the same hotel, even if they don't have the same room, just the same hotel, because it'd be so easy to get that little bell thing, throw everything on it, and drive it into the next room. But yeah. So that's what tomorrow looks like. Steve is showering because he was not feeling good when we got back here. I think we overdid it again. Then I'm going to shower, get ready for bed. It's 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock. I am exhausted. So we're just going to sleep in tomorrow too. One more thing. I did want to show you guys the Eiffel Tower. If it'll focus. It's trying to focus on the camera in the screen. There it goes. It's like purple. I don't know why it's purple. It's having a hard time focusing because there's so many lights out there. There it is. I don't know why it's purple, but it's purple. It's really weird. I never seen it like this. I told Steve, I was like, it's not lit up, but it's lit. It's just purple. Very interesting. I don't know what that means. I'll probably have to Google it and see. But pretty cool in a way. Hey guys, so this is my outfit of the day. Yep. Get a last view of our room because we're checking out. So this is the room. All nice. Ignore the messy bed. We stayed at La Comtesse. I think it's a suite. Is it a suite? I know it's Eiffel Tower. What is it? Eiffel Tower view, but it's not the balcony one. It's the one, it's just the window one. But yeah, and we had another window. And then ignore all our stuff because we're trying to get out of here. It's like 11:45. Check out that 12. This is the bathroom. I really enjoyed this bathroom. It was really spacious. I wish I had more counter space, but that's the only complaint that I had. But yeah, this is our room. So we're at the Eiffel Tower, standing outside. It's right there. I don't know if I can get the top of it. I'm gonna try. So many people, and they're like asking to buy stuff. No, thank you. But yeah, this is. We're gonna try and go further back, see if we can get a better video. So we at the bottom of it, and no, thank you. That's the view. We've taken our pictures. Yep, we're here. sun is out, so it's very good pictures. I hate that they have these gates over here. That's the only thing that I don't like. Yeah, it's very pretty. And this is this direction. Yeah, really nice. Very pretty. And then they have everybody going in one way. I don't know. I'm in a group for, I guess there's Frenchies, their YouTube channel. And everyone was saying that they could eat, like have a picnic in front of the Eiffel Tower, and that's what they enjoyed the most when they came to France. I am a little sad that I can't do that. But I guess it's good enough to be here and see it, so could be worse. I got chicken stew, and Babe got duck confit.
Duck breast.
Duck breast. I don't know, one of them. A nice lunch. This is the view, you guys. Look how pretty this is. There's a fountain right there. Super reaching. This is where we just ate this restaurant here. And what did you say about this fountain? Apparently it was built in Napoleon's time for the hospital that's
Military hospital
nearby. Really cool. Napoleon's tomb. It's massive. It's just one building. Wow, multiple levels. This is the entrance into Napoleon's crypt. Look at this. I'm literally standing with the phone straight up at the sky. So intricate. I'm gonna go down these steps into it. The tomb of Napoleon. It's so massive. Like pictures don't do it justice. Like literally massive, and so much history in this one building. I didn't realize there were other people buried with him too from other wars, and his brother. It's very intricate too. Definitely worth coming to see. Guys, we just got to our second hotel, and it's Hôtel De Lille. And I booked this because the pictures, the character of the hotel, and the room was supposed to be like basic, but they upgraded us. And wow, that's all I can say. I want to show you guys real quick. So this is the door when you walk in. There's a desk. Excuse all our stuff. You know we've been traveling 2 weeks. There's a desk here, a bookshelf here, and then there's a couch right here. There's also a mirror, steaming out of the way, right there. And then you have a view of like the courtyard. I don't know if you guys can see it, but we can see it with a little ledge here and a television. And then I'm going to go into the bathroom. So look at this bathroom. Hi, it's me. And then look at the shower. There's like a skylight in the shower, which is so cool. It's like cool. And then, of course, the towel warmers. They're at our other hotel too. But now, this is the bedroom. Look at this. This is crazy. King size bed. The artwork, the exposed beams. I'm just like, wow. And then these windows open, and you can see the courtyard better. And then there's a TV here. The door closes, so if you want space. This cute little chair. Y'all, I'm in shock. There's an espresso coffee machine over there. I'm in shock, y'all. I'm literally like, wow. And the reception team, they were so friendly. And the lady upgraded me, and they was like, we just upgraded you. And I was like, oh, thank you. I don't know what it was, because I put in the time that I was going to arrive at 4 o'clock. I got at 3:50. So I have no idea, but I am so thankful. And yeah, little signs.
Got the place sitting here. Getting ready to chow down again today. Our real candle is lit. And there's a beautiful lady across the table from me.
anniversary dinner. I have steak and fries, and he had scallops. It's really cute Parisian restaurant atmosphere. We just got back. Dinner was pretty decent. It was very pricey, but you're paying for the experience. I have to look up the name and put it in somewhere right here. But Winston Churchill went there, and in 1933, I believe it was, they were a triple Michelin star restaurant. So, I mean, the vibes were there. It gave Parisian. I took a few clips. It gave old Parisian vibes. Like when you walked in, it was a lot of beautiful decorative pieces and stuff like that. And then I went to the bathroom. In the bathroom, oh my gosh, it was an experience itself. It had beautiful wallpaper. Like, it was just immaculate. A gold sink. And then the soap dispenser, you had to turn it upside down and then push a button and it would give you I was like, this is just too fancy. But it was a good dinner. Like, I enjoyed it. The food was... I had better food on our first night here. I hate to say it, but that little place we booked was like literally, I don't know how, but we did that. Like, that little restaurant, the service was great. The waiter was fantastic. Steve's food was good. My food was good. And I haven't had anything compared to that yet as far as dinner. So we have one more restaurant tomorrow night, our last night here. Then after that, we're going to the cathedral. And then we'll probably find Ladurée. And then there's also this perfume shop I really want to go to. You see all this stuff listed out? I don't know if we're going to do everything, but we're going to try. I'm going to give it a good one to try. Because I really want a Parisian perfume. I feel like that's the perfect thing for me to bring back. I got a hoodie from London. And I got a t-shirt from Dublin. I really would like a perfume from Paris. So we're going to try and make it. We'll see what happens. If we make it, great. If we don't, that's cool too. But yeah, I just wanted to check in with you guys, let you guys know what the rest of the afternoon looked like. I'm going to go and wipe off this makeup, get undressed, shower, relax, maybe watch some French TV, and chill out until the morning. Ta-ta. Good morning, y'all. We are in a rush. Turn this way. Get the light. This is my outfit. Yep. So we're headed out. We're going to the Louvre. It's our last full day in Paris. So we're gonna go to the cathedral over here. I'm gonna try and go to this perfume shop and Ladurée. It's a lot on the list, but we'll see what happens. And I will see you guys at the Louvre. One of the top places in Paris to have a croissant. So we're getting ready to go on our Louvre tour. The Louvre is right over there. It's a beautiful atmosphere, very Parisian and cute. Yep. This food came out, so yep, we're about to eat. Wow. Can't see everyone's around the plaques. It says Francisco, the first king of France, 1515. But they don't tell you about the Mona Lisa. Kind of like I read up to the first one. Crazy. Mona Lisa. This is the largest painting in the museum. And there's one that's similar in Versailles. I don't know if I got that one or not, but I remember him telling us when you go to the Louvre, look for this painting, and it's basically the opposite. So yeah. I know you guys can't hear anything, but I'm on a tour of Versailles. He said this is the same canvas from the one that's in the Louvre across from Mona Lisa. The same artist. So we have the Louvre here, the Eiffel Tower right there, and the Arc de Triomphe at the very end. This is like a perfect place to see all of them. Tea time at the original Ladurée. So excited. Made it to Notre Dame. Gonna walk around a little bit. But yeah, you can see they're working on it. They said it'll be done by December. So maybe next time we'll tour. Right up on it, you guys. We found a better angle. It's crazy. Y'all, today has been insane. Like, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. We started out with the Louvre, and that was a hot mess express. So I booked it on Get Your Guide, because everywhere says do not go to the Louvre without having a guide, because it's so big you're not going to know what to do with yourself. So I booked a guide. I booked a personal, private, semi-private tour with only supposed to have 12 people. And we go early, go eat across the street. We put in the GPS what the Get Your Guide address has, and it says it's 18-minute walk. At this point, we're like, okay, we need to go. We rush over there. We get there. Nothing there. No sign. No nothing. So then I go back to the Get Your Guide website. And instead of copying and pasting the address that they have in there into maps, which is what I've always done, I start digging a little bit more, and I found a button that says, give me directions or something like that. And then it tells us that it's back at where we started, at the beginning of the Louvre, where we started at. And I read the instructions, and it said, this is not the front of the Louvre. Make sure that you're here 10 minutes before, blah, blah, blah. So I'm thinking like, okay, where it's taking us is right, because it says it's not the front of the Louvre. It's actually is the front. We're standing and looking at it when we get there. And it turns out the address that's in Get Your Guide is just the zip code for the whole area. So I guess when I copied and pasted it into Google, Google gave me the center of the zip code. And I even showed the lady that. I was like, look, when you put this address into Google, I showed her, this is where it takes you, and this is where we went, and no one was there. So we walked back here. We missed our tour by 4 minutes. Like, it was supposed to start at 10:30. We got there at 10:34 because of the running around. And she said, oh, they've already went. We can try and put you on the next one, but there are 4 other people who are waiting because they missed their tour. So we would be behind those people. So if 6 people didn't show up, then we could go. So I was like, okay. So we waited. 6 people didn't show up. So we get in line and we get our headset. We get the transformer, whatever. A family of 4 rush up as we're walking down to go down the steps to go into the Louvre. And the lady was like, we only have 24 headsets. I don't know what happened with that anyway, because the other lady was like, we keep spares. Where are they? And the girl looked around and was like, it was in a bag over there. And she was like, there's no bag there. So I don't know if the bag got taken. I don't know what happened. But I remember the lady asking her, like, we keep extra in case some aren't working. Where's the bag? So I was like, okay. I guess it's not meant for us to go on the tour, because the lady took our headsets back and was like, well, they checked in, so they get to go on their tour. So I sent a message to Get Your Guide, and I screenshot it, because every time I'm putting it into Google, it gives me that same address that's not the correct address. So I sent a screenshot to Get Your Guide, and they refunded me my money for the tour. But I'm still like, okay, well, now what? Because I booked that back in August. So now we don't have a tour. So we just decided to buy regular tickets, regular entry tickets, and go in and tour. And that's what we did. We did the little shortcut where it says you go in across the street. We did that shortcut. Everyone knows that shortcut now, by the way. So that line was out the door too, to get through security. So there's no way you can do that museum in one trip. So if I had known that we wouldn't have done the tour, I would have researched, put it together, pulled it together, and it wouldn't have been as stressful, because that really stressed me out. But did that. And then we went to Ladurée. I had tea. That was good. This is the first time I'm picking the camera up. I took footage on my phone because it was so crazy today. Went to Ladurée. Waited an hour to try and get an Uber to take us to Notre Dame Cathedral. Went there, took pictures, decided to walk to the perfume shop. Get there 6:30. And the lady comes out and she was like, "Oh, we probably won't be able to get you in today." It was me and the girl in front of us. She came and talked to us. She was like, "We probably won't even get you in today. Even the people in front of you, we're not really sure if we're even going to get them in." And I counted how many people there were. There were 6 people in front of me. And she was like, the lady in front of me asked, she was like, "Well, how long does it take?" And the lady was like, "Well, it depends on what they're buying. If they're just coming in to get a lotion real quick, then it won't take that long. But if they're coming in to get a perfume made," she was like, "it takes time to pick, to wrap." And she was like, "I don't think we'd have time to do that for you guys." I learned with Louis Vuitton, do not go in there late, because people will give you the okie doke. And I don't want anyone to be rude to me. So I was like, we'll just try that tomorrow. But we almost got through the list. Dinner's at 8 tonight. I'm about to go wipe off all my makeup, go to dinner, come back and shower, because I'm starting not to feel good. My throat is hurting. Last meal. I got my French onion soup. Yes, escargot. Appetizer. Beef bolognese. They said it's the best beef bolognese in Paris, so we're finding out. It's good. Ooh. You don't want the water? So you guys, this is how they move in. They have to put stuff up through the windows because the stairs are so small. It's crazy. Look at this. Came here and did damage. So pretty.
And you can also ask for the gift wrap and the category.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So we're on the Eurostar train. I hadn't picked up the camera and talked to you guys today because it's been crazy busy. So we started out going to the perfume shop this morning. Waited in line for 2 hours, and I was so worried because the reviews on Google was like a lot of like racist and crazy stuff happening to people. So I was very sorry, I know my drink is trying to slide across the tray. But I was very, very worried about how I'd be treated going there, because someone even mentioned like, if you're African American, don't go here or whatever. So I was like, please God, don't let me have a bad experience. Don't let me wait in line 2 hours and then get in there and they treat me terrible. Complete opposite. I could tell when we first got in there, she was showing me the lip balms, which is what went viral on TikTok. They're $40 lip balms that they, 40 euros, sorry. Oh, there's the airport. There's the airport. I think that's Charles de Gaulle. I think. I'm not sure, you guys. But we're on the Eurostar. I know that's like crazy, but oh, it's the airport. Charles de Gaulle. Show it again. No. Okay. Anyway, back to the story. When we first went in there, she took me straight to the lip balms, which is what went viral on TikTok. And that's why most people wait in line, because they're 40 euros. And you get your name engraved on it. I had heard about that, but I wanted to get a perfume from there because that's what their brand is known for, like certain perfume, and they're water-based perfumes. So instead of alcohol, So they're supposed to mix with your natural body chemistry or whatever. So, excuse me. I told her, like, oh, I want to get a perfume. It's like, I know I want a lip balm, but I really want to buy a perfume. And she's like, oh, okay, well, let me show you all the selection. You need to smell every single one and then pick 2 that you like, put them on your skin, and tell me how you feel about them, and then we can go from there. So I waited in line to spray all the perfumes, and they had this like really cool little squirty thing that you spray it with, and I picked 2 of my favorites, and I got it's like a set, the travel set that had 2 of those in there, and then I got another travel set for the collection that was limited edition. I also got a large perfume of one of the 2 that I really liked, and I got a lip balm for myself and a lip balm for Steve, and then I got a lip balm for Auntie Deborah, because I figured that would be a gift that she would love. And then I got a bar of soap from the perfume that I got. So yeah, that was my trip there. I enjoyed that so much, and now we're on the Eurostar, headed back to London for our night at the hotels. Another train just passed. It's crazy, y'all. Eurostar. I got vegetables. He got salmon. So y'all, we booked a room at the airport. Ignore the mess that we're leaving. We just slept here last night. There's like a little shower room, like the whole room gets wet. That's why there's towels everywhere. It's a little tiny room. It's the smallest room we've been in, but luckily it worked. So yeah, getting ready to head on our JetBlue flight back to North Carolina. Well, going to New York, then North Carolina. But yeah. So y'all, I bought these shoes brand new for both of us. The same pair. Well, men's and women's, of course, but the same exact shoes, same company, everything. Brand new, white. Look at these suckers now. Literally 12 days, and they look like they done been through the ringer. They're their Dr. Scholl's. I can't remember the name of the brand, but they make them for women's and men's, so I bought both of us a pair of matching shoes. I had these shoes first, and I wore them out. So yeah, I just want to show you guys. Look at this. Y'all can tell we did our steps. 15,000 a day. Our most was 18,000 for 12 days straight. So you guys are back in minutes. See the little area where the guy dropped his phone right there. I mean his passport right there. About to sit down, wipe everything down, but ready for a minute. Babe over there getting ready.